How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and it's a video that I think a lot of people really were asking about. So I don't know, I decided to make it. I mean, hey, if it does well, if you guys think it's useful, I know some people are gonna find it useful. So at the end of the day, I make the videos for everyone, not for just a small audience. That's for sure. You want to make sure this could be beneficial to everyone. So basically, this is gonna be every best strategy for every play style. So this is my personal opinion. It depends how you're going to play, right? To play the game, right? So, alright, there's a lot of different things you can do. So, I'm going to go over to HUT right now, and I'm going to show you what I personally think for every strategy, what can be done, alright? So, we're going to go over to manage lineups right now. So, let me just create another lineup just for, the banter, I guess. Let's look at this one, for instance, okay? So, let's save that. Let's go to the strategies, and here we go. So, if you were to play, more of a conservative, passive style, the strategies I would rock with probably, guys, would be, 1-2 passive. I would say 1-1-3. I say a 1-4 probably be really the best thing for you. I would definitely trap all the way, honestly. Offensive pressure, definitely keep that to a conservative, conservative way. Contain pockets probably, probably best, or protect net. Probably protect net actually would be best. Defensive strategy, I still think collapsing is the best just in general. You should use it on every strat, I think. Penalty kill is large box is fine. Umbrella for the power play is fine. Control breakout, I think you want to have, let's see, it was behind the net, center to swing. I think strong side slam probably is the best one here for more of a passive style. Power play breakout, 5 backs good. You want everybody to be back. Quick breakout, you just want it to be close support. Weak side winger will stay close to support the puck carrier on the breakout, which is very important, of course. You definitely think it would be good. I would say that it's definitely best to have a close support, because I mean they're gonna be like that, and they're gonna be closer there. So offensive lines, we're gonna have offensive lines. I mean, really, this is really all based on your play style. Okay, so if you're more of a you like cycling it, right? Obviously, behind the net probably is your strategy you should go for. If you like cycling a lot, that's probably the thing you should do, is go for that. Just, that's my honest opinion. So, if you want to go behind the net, of course, your AI, they go down there, they support you. Cycle / shoot, you definitely want to probably have it on 0 if you want to cycle it all the way down low. Block, I put this about in the middtle right here. Efficiency / energy. So, it's just a very interesting stat people ask me a lot about. What does it really mean? Listen, definitely, I think it's very important for your guys to be using a decent amount of energy, but you don't want to be them using all of their energy, right? So probably putting them about around the middle is a fair thing to do, I'd say. But yeah, for a passive, strategy, I'd say probably behind that's also a good strat to run with. Defensive pairing, we're gonna have this as well. Hold line, definitely. You definitely don't want to be pinching if you're playing a passive style. You want your guys to be back just in case puck gets turned over or something like that, right? Cycle / shoot on 0 is fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it really for a passive strategy style. I mean, it really all just depends how you're feeling, right? I mean, listen, I think passive is a good way to play, because if someone's being very, very, conservative as well, or just, or honestly, if you're playing someone that's very aggressive as well, that could be a good thing to do. I mean, just to play a passive style, because you can really, turn the play very quickly, right? So that's what I think, at least. But so team strategies, that's what we got for that, all right? So let me back out, and let's go for more of an aggressive style, all right? So I'm going to show more of an aggressive style. I'm eventually going to show my strats, okay? There were a little bit of updates since my last video. So, all right, for more of an aggressive style, of course, 1-2-2 aggressive is the one. I would say definitely 1-2-2 red is the most aggressive neutral zone as well, because it applies the pressure to the breakout, the red line, right? So 1-2-2 blue is kind of more of a passive one, but obviously you want your forecheck to be all the way on 6. Offensive pressure wants to be full attack. Defensive pressure also on high pressure. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I think these are good strats, I really do. I mean, for me, I can play with these strats very, very well. I mean, it depends on the player you're playing, and if you're playing someone that's very, very aggressive as well, it can get a little scary and be very, wide open game. And I don't know if you're really ready to play that style where it's you gotta make, games if you pokes every rush, right? But, yeah, I mean, it can be a very, very beneficial strategy. We're going to have a defensive strategy definitely on collapsing as well. Penalty kill, large box is certainly fine. But I think, honestly, diamond is probably best for this one. Yeah, just personally, that's what I think. Passive box might be better for more of a passive style, too, but Power play, I think, honestly, overload is probably the best one here. Power play carry slash dump, definitely 0. Control breakout, I would say probably 3 high is probably the best. Defender waits behind the net for a few seconds. All 3 forwards stay out high. So, like, I mean, basically they're cherry picking, essentially. You can really find them out there. Maybe try to catch the, you know, the other defenders not there, right? So it could be a 2-on-1, 3-on-2 type of thing like that, right? So that's what I personally think. So power play breakout, 5 back. You definitely want it to be, probably I would say the single swing here. When the puck carrier gets the puck behind the net, each defender and forward, so yeah, exactly, advances. Yep. The other forwards will be options the near, exactly. So they'll be quick there. So quick breakout. You really want to be leave zone early, of course. The weak side winger will leave the zone early on the breakout. I mean, they're obviously flying. That means, of course, your players are flying out of the zone. They're ready to just, you know, get the puck and create an odd man rush. Is really the style there. So 3-on-3 offense. Of course, you want to be aggressive. I mean, your team will take chances in the offensive zone. I mean, you know, probably it's a good shot. I mean, if you want to get the game over with quick, or you want to lose the game really quick, it depends what you're looking to do here, right? But that's what I'd say. So offensive lines, another thing. So I mean, again, if you're more of an aggressive player, I think Crash is probably the best one for you, honestly. Crash the net. You're really just, you know, you have guys going to the net. Shots are really good for like deflections. I feel like overload's more of a style. I'll give a quick breakdown on these, right? So Crash the net, I think, is very good if you take a lot of DDD one-timers and you know you want to just get the puck to the net. A very aggressive style of just shooting the puck, playing aggressive offense. I'd say for behind the net, you're playing more of a passive and just you're looking for the open options, you know, out front. So that's why you're cycling it down low, you know, getting it down to the center, down below the net, below the goal line, and looking for passing opportunities. That's more of a passive style. Overload, I'd say, is more for just the guys that just like to just, you know, do quick one-timers. Like, you know, you get in the zone, you know, you make a quick pass across for a one-timer. I mean, behind the net, you're more looking for, you know, again, that cycling play that eventually opens up a one-timer. But for overload, you're pretty much looking for one-timers as soon as you have the puck in the zone, right? But Crash the net definitely is a good one as well. If you're just like, you know, you skate towards the middle and just literally just look for a guy, you shoot maybe for a rebound opportunity as well. Rebounds could be good for Crash the net, I think. So, you know, that's what I'd say. But if we're going for the more of an offensive and aggressive style right now, I still think Crash the net's the best one. So do that. Definitely have it as a carry 0. 0 for cycle, I'd say. Actually, maybe shooting you could be a little bit higher. But again, this is really for AI. It doesn't really matter. I mean, this is for AI purposes, but you're not really going to be able to do that. So efficiency / energy here as well. You know, you want this probably to be in the middle. I think this really doesn't matter. Aggressive or non-aggressive, probably want this to be in the middle. Don't block, probably want this to be around the middle as well. I think it'd be probably best. All should be the same. All offensive lines should be the same, I personally think. Really, just that's my opinion. Defensive pairings should be simply pinching at 10. Again, you want to be aggressive. I mean, that's the way to be aggressive. So put it all on pinch at 10, guys. Again, can be giving up a lot of breakaways, 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s. Be careful, of course. It can be very, very scary. So I wouldn't really recommend doing that unless, again, you're ready to play this aggressive style. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. But to me, guys, those are the two best styles for playing a passive and aggressive style, okay? So without further ado, though, I'm going to actually reveal my strategies right now. Here we go right now, okay? So get me out of here. Change the active lineup. We're going to go over to the new beginnings, but it's not a new strategy, that's for sure. So here are my strategies I rocked with for this champs. Honestly, I'm not playing the best I can recently, but my strats are definitely still very good. So 1-2-2 aggressive, 1-2-2 red. This is out in the middle. Offensive pressure is on aggressive. Protect net for defensive pressure. Collapsing for defensive strategy. Again, one thing I want to always mention is my offensive pressure and defensive pressure does change. It really does within games. So if I feel like I'm not getting enough scoring chances, I'm very quick to go like, wow, full attack and high pressure. And I really do find myself getting a lot of good chances. And actually, sometimes playing better defense as well, because my defense is very, very aggressive in the, you know, in their own zone, right? Being very aggressive with the AI, just kind of like, you know, getting the puck, intercepting it, and putting more pressure on the human, right? So that's what I've noticed, at least with the high pressure. It can be very, very beneficial. So, but typically I start the game with contained puck, and I thought a contained puck, and that's what it's going to be. So for that is aggressive and collapsing for defensive strategy, diving for the penalty kill, overload for the power play. I think overload is very, very good for the power play. I feel like you guys get open very often. 0 for power play carry, strong side slant for control breakout, single swing for power play breakout, close support on quick breakout. I don't really make it too crazy. I mean, you want to be, you know, somewhat aggressive, but Also, you got to know, you don't want your guys to be all over the place, so it's like impossible to actually get them in order and, you know, make sure they're properly, you know, not getting caught. So it's like, you know, you get away with the puck, it's an automatic 2-on-1, 3-on-2 breakdown. So 3-on-3 offense is passive. My offensive lines, I do rock behind the net. I personally think it's the best thing to do. 0 for carry. Cycle slash shoots a little bit over here, a little bit more than half. I actually have energy all the way at 10. Call me crazy, but I've been rocking that recently. It's decent. I'm probably going to change it back to around, you know, half, but I was trying that out for champs, and I didn't really like it too much, so probably going to put it back to half. So, but yeah, this is at 0. Offensive lines are all here, right here. I don't want my guys to block them, because if they go for blocks, they get screen my goalie, which you don't want. Yeah, but all of them are behind that. These are exactly the same every offensive line, and the defensive pairings look like this. Cycle slash shoots about in the middle. Just kind of keeps everybody honest, right? So it gives you guys potential to be open for one-timers because they're, you know, ready to shoot, and you know, of course, they're ready to cycle as well. So those are strategies. To me, those are the best settings. And oh, and one more thing, actually, before I go. People always ask, you know, what's your camera, what's your settings for that? I'll show you that quick as well. People always are curious on that. So audio and visual settings, here we go. I use auto zoom off and overhead is what I use. So I always prefer up. Indicator size is small, so the big red thing's not huge. Yeah, puck size is normal. That's what I use for my settings as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel here. I hope some of these tips did help you out. Again, follow me on Twitch, Henreek. We're live there every single day. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. Join my Discord to talk to me, followers, and subscribers of the channel. I'm going to use code Henreek for G Fuel products, guys. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope these tips help, and I hope these strategies are very beneficial to you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.